Hello everyone, welcome back to JIKOOK Moments. Today, there's something that has truly captured the attention of fans all around the world. The release of the vinyl covers for BTS's song Arirang for each member immediately sparked a wave of discussion within the fandom. The latest preview of the updated Arirang project on Weverse revealed a very powerful symbolic detail. The 7 tattoos of each member are now clearly displayed on the vinyl cover. At first glance, it might seem like a small detail, but for fans, this symbol carries profound meaning. The number 7 has always been at the heart of BTS's identity. 7 individuals who have walked together from the beginning through hardships, criticism, achievements, and ultimately becoming a global phenomenon. Its presence on the vinyl cover feels like a simple yet powerful reminder. BTS's story always begins and ends with the number 7. But what truly got the fandom buzzing wasn't just the symbol itself. The animated trailer for the project contains other details that immediately caught people's attention, especially when the characters representing Park Jimin and Jungkook were shown standing very close together. In one brief moment, Jimin's character even appears to hug Jungkook from behind. That small scene instantly triggered 2 different reactions in the fandom. Some fans felt it was a familiar portrayal of closeness, something they had seen countless times over the years. But on the other hand, some began to develop surprising theories. So, what is the real meaning behind the symbols shown in this trailer? And why can a brief animated scene spark such a huge discussion across the fandom? Let's explore everything. The animated trailer released by Big Hit Music feels far deeper than just an album promotion. The video acts like a bridge through time, connecting Korea's past with the modern global phenomenon now represented by BTS. The animation begins in 1896. In a calm, almost silent setting, 7 young men are gathered around an old phonograph, listening to Korea's legendary folk song, Arirang. The moment seems simple, yet it is full of meaning. The song is then shown crossing the Pacific Ocean, illustrating how this traditional melody gradually left its homeland and spread across the world. It becomes a symbol of Korean cultural identity that lives on, even far from where it originated. Then time jumps to the present. In the trailer's final scenes, the atmosphere changes drastically. Spotlights shine, a massive stage appears, thousands of fans cheer. Against the iconic Gwanghwamun backdrop, BTS stands as a symbol of that long journey, from a simple folk melody to a global phenomenon heard by millions worldwide. Yet amidst this grand historical narrative, one small detail immediately excited the fandom. In the animation, the characters representing Jungkook and Jimin stand very close together. Jungkook leans slightly forward while Jimin wraps his arms around him from behind. The gesture feels so natural, almost as if it were taken from hundreds of real moments fans have witnessed over the years. And this is where the fandom's reactions begin to divide. For most fans, the scene feels warm and authentic. Anyone who has followed BTS's journey knows that the relationship between Jimin and Jungkook is always filled with a unique energy, playful jokes, little competitions, genuine care, and a closeness they've never truly hidden. But, as often happens in fandoms, a small portion sees it differently. Strangely, some people spark debates, not because the animation was poorly made or conveyed any offensive message, but because they insisted that the blonde-haired character in the scene wasn't Jimin. Various theories emerged. Some claimed the character actually represented Kim Tae-young, while others tried to create different narratives to fit their own interpretations. Yet, viewed simply, the animation clearly follows the members' latest appearances. The blonde hair, the haircut style, even the character's silhouette perfectly match Jimin's look in this era. What makes this situation ironic isn't the potential for misinterpretation. Anyone can mis-see something. What's surprising is the intensity of rejection towards something that is actually quite obvious. It's as if there's a need to deny visual reality and replace it with another narrative to maintain certain beliefs. Some even went further, claiming the hugging scene was unprofessional and should have been altered. For longtime fans, such claims seem almost absurd. Over the years, interactions among BTS members have been documented everywhere, from concerts, rehearsals, live streams, to spontaneous behind-the-scenes moments. The closeness between Jimin and Jungkook is nothing new or fabricated. It's simply a natural part of their dynamic. Hugging, leaning, walking side by side, laughing together, little things like this have long been part of their story. And perhaps that's exactly what the animators wanted to capture. Not just the members' faces or clothes, but the energy of their relationships. Who jokes with whom? Who unconsciously stands closest in photos? Who always returns to the same person amidst the crowd? These little details make the animation feel alive. In the end, the video isn't really creating anything new. It simply reflects the dynamics fans have seen over the years. And if a single animated scene can spark so many discussions, theories, and emotions within the fandom, it only proves one thing. Anything involving BTS will always capture the world's attention. Interestingly, the Arirang trailer also introduces another visual mystery that immediately caught ARMY's attention. In one early scene, 6 cylinders are arranged in a specific order. At first glance, they look like ordinary studio equipment. But as the recording scene progresses, something strange happens. A 7th cylinder appears. This small change immediately sparked numerous theories among fans. Because if there's one thing BTS often does in their work, it's using visual symbols to convey deeper meaning. Some fans believe the 6 cylinders represent 6 types of love BTS has explored through their music. Love for oneself, romantic love, healing love, unrequited love for nostalgic love for the past. Then, when the 7th cylinder appears, many interpret it as a symbol of something greater. Universal love. A love that unites everything. This theory becomes even more intriguing as the trailer references 1896, when one of the earliest Arirang recordings by Koreans was made abroad by 7 people. 7 people. And more than a century later, 7 BTS members bring the song back to the world. A historical circle that feels almost poetic. The trailer also features 3 key words: flower, sunrise, and home. Flower symbolizes the journey of life, meetings, farewells, and changes. Sunrise symbolizes new beginnings, the dawn that brings hope. Home, for BTS, is not just a place. Home is ARMY. They once called themselves bulletproof, a symbol of protection against criticism, pressure, and the harshness of the industry. But after years of journeying, that story seems to have shifted. It's no longer about surviving the world. It's about celebrating love in all its forms. Love for oneself. Love for others. Love for music. Love for their culture. And most importantly, love for the people who have walked with them from the beginning. ARMY. If you've also noticed the small details in the Arirang trailer, share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think is the true meaning behind the symbols in this project? And what's your take on the moments between Jimin and Jungkook in the animation? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the latest videos from JIKOOK Moments. See you in the next video. And as always, thank you for watching. ARMY forever.